Welcome to the third episode of Gameology. We're going over some interesting topics today. We're going over the Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3 update, the Warzone Season 4 update. Epic Games is putting out 3 free games, and we are going to go over some PC versus controller gaming, and we're going to tell you our favorite game from 2019. So let's get into the new Fortnite update. It came out of the day of recording, June 17th at 3 a.m. Central Time was when the downtime started, and it's called Splashdown. That's the update. It's the Splashdown season. Here's the map. It's mostly flooded, as you can see. There's a couple new areas like the Fortilia in the bottom left, and Rickety Rig. So the rig changed. And on the bottom right, there's Katie Corner. That's about it. Oh, and the agency in the middle has changed to Authority and it's been rebuilt a little bit. So it's mostly flooded. The bottom right is not flooded for some reason. And it has been confirmed that water will recede over time to try to get back to the normal Fortnite map. So it will recede. It came out in an email that Fortnite sent. So for the Battle Pass, we have 2 interesting things. The first one is instead of the Maya skin, we have the umbrella. And so it's fully customizable with over 1 million customizations, which is pretty cool. Again, the customizations are permanent, just like with the Maya skin. There's 2 tier 100 skins, as you can see on the Fortnite graphic. So there's the skin in the middle, and then to the right and the left, 1 skin are the 2 tier 100 skins. So the one on the right is the female Black Knight, which is called the Eternal Knight. And there is a black variation to it, which makes it the female Black Knight. And then the Mast is on the left. They're both pretty cool skins. There's also just some cool skins in the Battle Pass, like the baby Meow Skulls in a mech. And there's also Aquaman. Aquaman's in this season. Last season, there was Deadpool, so DC had to come and be like, yeah, give me some of that. And Aquaman's in this season. And just like Deadpool, you have to do Aquaman's challenges to unlock Aquaman in different styles throughout the season. So I think the Battle Pass is pretty cool this season. Through the trailer, we saw that there are lots of cars coming. But they're not in right now. Just like the Choppers last season, they were coming halfway through the season. So excited for that to happen. You can ride sharks though. Just saying. Attach someone onto a fin and ride the sharks. That's fun to ride around the water with.
That's awesome.
Yeah. There's Martyrers, which are replacing henchmen. So they are just there to annoy you and shoot at you. And there are some new mythic guns. So the mythic guns from last season are gone. From what I saw, there's only 3 people they can get mythic stuff from. Well, there's the Ocean's Burst Assault Rifle, Juliet's Glider Gun, a Kit Shockwave Launcher, which lobs shockwave grenades. That's really going to change the end game, the strat there. And Kit's Charge Shotgun. So there's a Charge Shotgun. It's a new shotgun, and the Charge Shotgun has a mythic version of it. So those are the mythic guns. And then they also added a Grappler, a Flare Gun, a Charge Shotgun, and a Charge Shotgun. So those are cool. They're going to definitely change the meta of the game. And from what I found, they unvaulted at least 2, and I think more, weapons, including the hunting rifle and chug splashes. So I know chug splashes was popular when they were in the game. That's all the updates that we currently know of for Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3.
Well, that shockwave grenade, I wonder if that's going to have any effect because you said the map has a lot of water on it now. I wonder if the shockwave grenade is an electric grenade. I wonder if that's going to have any effect with the map. Like if you're standing in water and someone gets one of those grenades even near you, if water's going to amplify that effect.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe that's going to be something to think about too, is if they can incorporate the map into the gameplay. Something to look out for. Cool. I'm just excited about riding sharks. It makes me want to download the game again.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into the Warzone Season 4 Call of Duty updates. Some of the Warzone, they have in-match updates now. There's 3 different things that can happen. There's the jailbreak, the fire sale, or the supply chopper. It's important to know on the front end, these don't happen every single game, but there is a chance when you play the Warzone game that one of these things will happen. They don't talk about the statistics of how many games you need to play, or how many games per day, or how many games per hour it happens. Just know that it's possible. The fire sale temporarily discounts items at the buy station up to like 80%, and sometimes they give them out entirely for free. All of this stuff
Wow.
happens around the middle of the map, so that'd be like amazing when Jonathan dies in the beginning of the game. I can only spend like $600 to bring him back instead of having to go grind for $5,000, or it was like $4,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be
Thanks for that one,
a
Alex.
lot
Throwing me
nicer.
under the bus there.
Yep. All right, and there's another one called the supply chopper. It's a non-lethal but heavily armored helicopter. Basically, it's a distraction. You shoot the helicopter down, it takes crazy amount of work. RPGs like crazy, LMGs. If you want to do the supply chopper, you're going to want to have somebody on your team that knows how to take a helicopter down. If you do take the helicopter down, you'll get, it's like a loot crate. 3 UAVs, 2 armor boxes, a munitions box, gas mask, grenade launcher, and obviously a ton of cash.
Jeez.
Um,
You can bring me back so many times.
I know.
Let's just take down those helicopters, man.
But the thing is, I think there's only 1 helicopter, so it's like huge target.
Oh, okay.
So the jailbreak one is anyone that's been eliminated in the game, if they're in the gulag, and even if they lost in the gulag, as long as they're still playing, or as long as they're still spectating, they get brought back in. It's amazing.
Wow.
So that
Okay.
one's going to be crazy. That's the one I'm excited for, but at the same time, that can take the game from, there's like 30 people playing to there's now 70 people playing, and you doubled the play size in a map that's half the size.
Yeah. That's
So
gonna
that
be
one might be a
crazy.
little crazy. There's going to be 3 limited time Warzone modes during the season. Juggernaut Royale, that's exactly what it sounds like. There's a few Juggernaut suits that drop around, and hope that you get to it first. The one I'm excited for is realism in Warzone. Limited, heads-up display.
Ooh.
Headshot is like, it's a headshot, it counts. And the last one that we have is like the Warzone Rumble. So that one's out now, and Jonathan and I have played that one. I like that one a lot because I don't love the huge Warzone, but I love the idea that it's like a 50 on 50. It's like team deathmatch, but it's in Warzone, and you still have the gas circle. So I like that one. We missed the free multiplayer or free access multiplayer weekend. They advertised that one pretty well over, Xbox, PlayStation, all of their social media. So sorry if you don't own the game, you missed out. Like we talked about, there's free multiplayer maps, or the new map updates. One of the ones that they brought back was the scrapyard. My brother and I played Domination there last night, and it was straight chaos because it's nothing but like alleys and open corners. Like no matter where you go, someone's got a beat on you, and like you just can't exist unless you're
Wow.
like in one of the buildings. But even then, it's so easy to sneak up on people.
Yeah.
There's a new ground war map called Bracket Promenade. I don't love that one, but it is a new map. It's huge, but from my experience, it was incredibly, incredibly skinny. So the important thing to know there is when you move to a place of cover. Don't just run around. You can't do that like you do in the other the other maps. The gunfight map that they came out with, Trench, is pretty intense. It's an actual trench, and if you go on top of the trench, people can see you. But if you stay down in the trench, it's pretty tight. So you got to change your play style for the gunfight mode as compared to the other maps that they've come out with. They have some other multiplayer modes and missions that they came out with. Team Defender, a single person holds a flag and they can't do anything but hold the flag, and the rest of their team has to protect them. It's like legit.
Just
Capture
like,
the flag and that guy can't do anything.
so just like, can you like whack people with the flag?
I don't know. It doesn't say anything here, and I haven't seen it on there yet. So I'm assuming that they don't have it up yet. So
Oh, okay.
hopefully
So it's
more to
just
come
like,
on that one.
it's just like protect the president.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Okay.
One of the game modes that they brought back from the original game that I love is One in the Chamber.
Oh.
One in the Chamber is you have literally one round in the chamber,
Yeah.
and if you shoot somebody, it counts. Like, that's the kill shot usually,
It's
as long
not
as
my
you don't
type
hit
of
them
game.
square in the vest. And once you shoot your one round, that's it. But if you run around and you go get some knife kills, you get extra rounds. So if you can manage a knife kill on somebody, all of a sudden you have 2 rounds when everybody else only has 1.
Yeah.
And you only have 3 lives too, so you got to make them count. Excuse me. There's also All or Nothing. It's just free for all, with a handgun
Okay.
and a throwing knife. So to me, it kind of feels like free for all and infected kind of mixed together.
Oh yeah.
Like we talked about when we were talking about the launch, they did come out with 2 weapons. We were right about one of them. It's the Vector, which they call the Fennec, which you get at it's an SMG. You get it at Battle Pass Tier 15. It is free. And the CR56 AMAX Assault Rifle. I'm pretty sure that one's free too at Tier 31. There is a legendary variant of that one if you grind all the way to 100. And there's a legendary variant of Fennec if you get to 85. Fennec is going to change the game because it shoots so fast and deals such a high amount of damage. And when you use it, there isn't a lot of kick. So it's
Okay.
pretty much a mini railgun. Captain Price is the official operator that came out with the Battle Pass this year. It's pretty sick. Some other cool things for the Warzone piece is Warzone has vehicles, right? So if you get the Battle Pass, you get a horn, like a new horn sound for it, and it's Flight of the Valkyries. And if you get the Battle Pass, you get a bunch of different, like free skins for the vehicles. That's just part of it.
Yeah. Okay.
There is a pretty good, for most people, they can get to Battle Pass Tier 18 just playing the game throughout the season. Sunset Hue, the light machine gun, will be a pretty good reward at Tier 18. As advertised, the Battle Pass bundle. The Battle Pass is 100 levels, just like in Fortnite. But the Battle Pass bundle lets you skip 20 levels immediately.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cheating. I don't really see the point. But if you want to pay $20 to skip what's basically 3-4 hours of grinding,
Well,
that's on you.
Well, can you like buy tiers?
Yeah, you can buy tiers. So
Well, it's just like a better way. Instead of buying 20 tiers, you can spend less of the Call of Duty points and buy 20 tiers.
right. So I think
It's the same thing in Fortnite too.
The tiers are like 150 Call of Duty points. And to me, I'd rather just grind for an hour and a half than pay $1.50 to get whatever the next tier is. If I'm at 99 and the season's going to end tonight, then it's a different story. They also brought in a new special melee weapon. I can't pronounce it, but it's like baton sticks, and they look really cool.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to get them. They have a couple new operators in the store. They brought Kyle Garrick from the campaign. You can buy him now, or you can earn him if you get lucky and earn a skin for him. And Rose, an ex-ranger from the United States military, kind of like a hunter tracker person. Both pretty cool. Also, the trials. I haven't done the trials yet, but I'm going to after what I read in here. You get more experience this season from the season trials. Apparently, not enough people were playing it. Price's Alley. You sharpen your decision-making skills, engaging waves of enemies on Crash, one of the multiplayer maps. The one I'm excited for is Quad Race. You hop on an ATV and race through Arklov Peak. So that one sounds pretty fun. There's one where it's called Risky Parkour. You have to go through a course on Gunrunner in the dark. So that should be interesting. Clear the area. Just eliminate waves of hostiles in the Azure Cave. And the free roam parkour, you can just jump and run around in the Talsic backlot. And that's all the updates from Call of Duty Season 4. Jonathan, we've been playing it. I think they did a really good job with all the new content and making me want to play the game more.
They definitely did good with that. It just it brings you back and makes you want to play more.
All right, Jonathan, do you want to give us the Epic Games free games of the week?
Oh yeah. So I don't know when this is coming out, but I think this week's was Ark, and Ark Survival Evolved with 4 DLCs in the Ark editor. And we are recording this on Wednesday, so like tomorrow would be the last day. So depending on when this comes out, it may be there. Like if it comes out tomorrow, it may be there. But if not, don't worry, you still get 2 free games. Okay? So depending on when this comes out, you could get Ark, or later, between June 18th and June 25th, you can get Pathway and The Escapist 2. So those are very fun games. I'm excited for those to come out for free. So they've put out 3 free games in like this week. So that's new, and I think that was, I don't know what to say, man.
I like that Escapist game. I have a version of that on my phone, and it's really fun.
I have the first Escapist on my phone. It's really fun, so I'm excited for the second one. I've only seen it been played. There's like a bunch more like modes and stuff. So.
And Ark Survival Evolved. That's a really fun game if you can devote some time to it.
Pretty sure I've played it on my phone before too.
Yeah, because they had it on mobile for a little while. I don't know if it's still on there. It's really hard on your phone. It's definitely made
I gave
for
up.
computer.
Yeah.
All right, Jonathan. Let's wrap it up here. What's your favorite game from 2019?
Favorite game from 2019, huh? Definitely at the start of 2019, February I think it came out, was Apex Legends. I had no clue what the game was, but Apex did some really good advertising, man. They went to the biggest people that play shooter games, and they paid them to make like 2 or 3 videos on Apex Legends, and they still, when their new seasons come out, they still pay them to do it, and they're still putting out videos. And like even now, like what are they at? I don't know, like season 4 or 5 or something. Like when the
Yeah.
last season came out, I was hyped for it because of the videos that the YouTubers I watch were putting out. It's
Hmm.
a it's a fun game. I haven't played it personally for a while, but when it came out, I played it a lot.
Yeah.
It was something different, and it had its own style to it, and I really like that.
I played that one when it came out too, but like that's when it was like Fortnite, Apex, and PUBG was all kind of like trying to compete against each other. I was like, I'm just gonna play PUBG.
Yeah, I definitely didn't play it as much as others, but
Yeah.
it was still a really fun game.
My favorite game from last year would be um, Jedi Fallen Order by far. Been waiting years for a decent Jedi game, and EA really came through. And they didn't put any microtransactions in it, just like they said they would, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. It just captured all of the nerdisms that I wanted, and it's just gonna be something that I can play forever. you know, and I have no problem restarting the campaign. Like, okay, I can just brain dump everything I did before and walk right through here like it never even
Yeah.
happened.
I got Battlefront 2, like, I think it was last year,
Hmm.
and I was really, really hyped for the campaign because this was like the first game I had that I could play the campaign, and I was very disappointed by the campaign mode in Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
And then Alex messaged me like, "Hey, I just bought Jedi Fallen Order." I'm like, "Sick! Let's go play it. It's a great
Yeah.
game." They need to add a multiplayer, bro. That would be fun.
Oh, dude, that'd be next level.
Hmm.
But don't worry, when you get to one of the guys on Dathomir, it feels
Yeah.
like multiplayer.
Well, just for a recap, we started off going over the Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 3, new update, or the new season, and we went over the Warzone season as well as Season 4. We talked about the 3 games that Epic Games are giving to us for free, and then we just went over our favorite games from 2019. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, and follow our Instagram for live updates on I guess, the status of this talk show. And follow our Twitch. We stream on there. I don't know, like, what would you say? How often? Like, maybe
Once,
2?
twice a week.
Yeah, once or twice a week.
When I
And
remember to turn the streaming on.
yeah, when we remember, we'll turn it on. So make sure it's Gameology_live. And our Instagram is Gameology_chat. They're also in the description below. In the description, you can also find sources for all the things talked about in this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.